Hi, this is Bill Wood with Disciplined Trading Decisions. Time for the weekend update for the S&P 500. But first, trading futures, options on futures, and retail off-exchange foreign currency transactions involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Okay, thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe to my channel. Here we are looking at a 30-minute chart. This is the S&P 500. Let's just switch this over to a monthly chart. Okay, here's a monthly chart. And as you notice, up in this area here, we are in an area of balance. We came up here, had this big pullback. There were several people that was calling the top right there. I'm not so sure, especially now. So you can see plainly that we had some rejection here, but it broke out of that rejection. It broke out of it and then came back and tested it. And now this is the August monthly bar, and it looks like we're heading higher. If we take a look at the weekly bars, you can see that this drawn back in October or whatever of 2016 is still holding some relevance here. Again, we see that we came down in a couple of waves. Now we are struggling to move higher. It's a slow grind, but most of the past several years has been a slow grind up. Again, you can see this previous top. We broke out from it and we came back to retest it, and now it looks like we've rejected these lower prices here. Okay, a little further look back. We had this move up, and then this retracement here, and then if I had to, take a guess at Elliott wave, maybe I would mark this as 1 and 2, and then this would be the beginning of wave 3, and I would probably mark this as wave 1, wave 2 of wave 3, and I don't know that I see a really good fourth wave pullback, so I'm going to call this wave 3 of 3, and we'll take a closer look at it from here on the daily time frame. Okay, here we go. We have the daily time frame here. This was the top, and I marked that as wave 3. I am assuming that we have a triangle here. Here's the A, B, C, D, E, making the fourth wave, and now we are moving up to complete the fifth wave. Again, that's just a guess. There are people who called the top right here and saying, that this is wave 1 of the first wave of the larger move down, and this is going to wind up being wave 2 here. So what would make that wrong is if we broke the high. So if we break the high, then obviously this isn't the high. So this is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm going by so far, that this is wave 4, and we're starting a fifth wave. So this could be wave 1 and wave 2 of that fifth wave, and this could be wave 1 and 2 of the third wave. Wave 3 would end somewhere up here. So if this is really going to be an impulse wave, you are expecting a strong breakout from this channel here. That's the problem with this move so far, is that it's acting kind of corrective. So who knows, maybe we'll see something like this back here, where it finally, it may struggle at the top of the channel, and then finally break through, and we see an impulsive move there. Okay, looking at the 4-hour chart, this channel drawn from 529 and this Andrews median line drawn from 529, they both seem to be getting some respect, but until we break this low down here, I'm expecting prices to go higher. That's the way I'm playing it. And remember, that is not a trade recommendation. These are just my views and how I'm trading. Okay, now we're looking at a daily chart. I'm going to focus in on this 1, 2, and then the 1, 2 of what I believe is wave 3. I'm going to focus in on that on a hourly chart. So there's the 1, 2, and then the 1, 2 of what I'm believing is the third wave. And we had this 5-wave move up here, a nice ABC pullback, And so come Monday, I'm going to be looking for some type of pullback to be able to get in. Maybe that's a play off of this Andrews median line here. Maybe down somewhere in here. That's if I would get that lucky. It may just go up from here and catch a lot of stops along the way and be a really fast third wave move. I'll also be watching this channel here, from here to here, and this Andrews median line. Anchor at the same spots. To be honest, I don't know that I would want it to come back here. Maybe a breakout and then a retest of this Andrews median line would be better. So for me, I'll be watching the open very carefully on Monday. And here we have a market profile chart. This was the previous high here. And you can see that we had rejection down here. This was a good clue that we were going to go higher. So a closer look at Friday. We opened here, tested lower, rejected this area, came up, balanced pretty wide here most of the day, and then toward the end of the day we tested higher. There's a couple things going on here. Number one, we have a poor high up here. Poor highs are generally retested, so it would not surprise me to see us get above this level this coming week. We closed near the high, but we may have gotten a little long up here. Here's where most of the trading happened, and at the very end of the day, they lifted it higher. They may feel, if they can't get it going first thing in the morning, they may feel the pinch, and it may have to come down here and test this area again before it goes higher. That's what I'm hoping for. That's my best case scenario. It should be interesting to see where it opens on Monday. If it opens, say, in here, it wouldn't surprise me for it to test this high. And again, it could come all the way down here. But if it opened higher up here, like 28.74, maybe above here, then it's much less likely to fill the gap. And like I said, it may just start stopping people out, short covering, and moving higher quickly. So again, this is not a trade recommendation. I'm certainly not telling you to buy the market here. I may warn you if you're short, but I certainly am not telling you to buy. You have to do and believe your own analysis. So I'm going to end this here. This is Bill Wood, and if you're watching this anywhere other than my blog at disciplinedtradingdecisions.com, please go there now and check out some of our other videos. While you're there, might as well take the Special Traders Quiz to discover how to improve your trading. It's pretty neat. And sign up for our weekly newsletter. And this is a reminder to trade according to your plan. Like I said, don't do what I do. You have to believe your own analysis in order to stay disciplined to your trade plan. And hey, I would really appreciate your likes and comments and shares. It all helps to get the word out. And remember, stay motivated, stay focused, and stay disciplined, my friend.